A little cold up here at the Coliseum, folks.
Yeah, we hear some brap in the distance.
Yeah, you can hear the snowmobiles in the background.
See,
A little cold up here, boys. Woo!
The snowbanks back there.
Yeah, they got a little snow up here.
Just a little.
Welcome to the Coliseum.
Welcome to the Coliseum.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. It's very kind of you.
Here you go.
3 years company, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's 3 years company, that's the same. Where the kisses are hers and his.
Three's company too.
Yeah, anyways, too many jello shots this weekend, I guess, folks. Welcome to the Bomb Shelter for another exciting episode of Bombers Live. I'm Johnny B.
I'm Copel Walker.
I'm Doc Walker.
And together, we are Bombers Live, bringing you the latest news and stats from your West Bend Bombers and the rest of the Great Lakes Hockey League every Sunday throughout the season. We'd like to thank our sponsors at Pizza Station in Jackson, Wisconsin. And also BG Decal and Apparel in downtown West Bend for their support. Three of us are back from the UP trip this weekend. Special thanks to the West Bend Bombers owners Tim Holtz and Craig Peterson, as well as all the guys that put up with me and Doc, tagging along on the bus trip up. We had a blast hanging out with them, getting to talk to them, hear some more hockey stories. That's always fun, but we were stowaways on the bus, so thanks to those guys for letting us go with.
Yeah.
Pope's got family in the area, so he was up there as well. So yeah, we had a great time this weekend up in the UP.
Good food too.
Had a little problems with our private jet getting back,
Yeah.
so we had to drive like regular folk, and here we are. Bombers Live birthdays this week. This Wednesday, my mother, I love her, Barb Weinert. Happy birthday, Mom. On Wednesday this week is my mom's birthday.
Happy birthday, Barb.
Wow.
Also on Wednesday, Ice Dogs, Steve Hughes. Happy birthday to you on Wednesday, Steve.
Stay out the kennel, and it's a kennel free pass, I think.
Yeah. Then on Friday, also from the Ice Dogs, Eric Lindbergh. Happy birthday to you as well, Eric, from Bombers Live.
Wow.
Bombers had a 2-game UP trip this weekend. Special thanks to Logan Rostello, Callie Lou, Carissa Butkovich, and the Calumet Wolverines for their hospitality. Also a special thanks to Cody Sivenin, Hunter Ryla, and the Pioneers organization for their hospitality. Both groups were great hosts, very friendly, and helpful to us in our quest to cover this league. So, speaking of those 2 Bombers games this weekend, the first of those 2 games was West Bend Bombers would travel north to take on the Calumet Wolverines.
Championship rematch.
That was championship rematch. The Bombers' first trip back to that building since winning their first ever Coleman Cup in that building in the tournament last season. That game would start out in the first period. First goal of the game would go to West Bend. Number 24, Russell the Professor Johnson, with the first tilt of the evening, assisted by Shea the Tank Klitsky.
18 seconds into the game.
Very quick, yeah. Cal would then respond with a goal by number 4, Eric Busano, assisted by their team captain, number 2, Jeff Urkala.
And I think you got on the sheet just because you were there.
Oh,
like
Busano. West Bend would then get the second goal of the game, second of the game for Russell the Professor Johnson on a power play. Assisted again by Shea Klitsky. That would give West Bend a 2-1 lead. Cal then came back with a goal on their own power play by number 11, Logan Rostello, and cheese, assisted by Eric Busano. That tied the game, and then Cal would score again. Number 14, Ed Byring, assisted by number 11, Logan Rostello, and number 24, Max Fredrickson. That would give the Wolverines a 3-2 lead after the first period. And we were all there. Great game.
It was a great game. It was pretty intense. Calumet had some okay fans out there. They had a decent showing. George, he's one of their amazing fans.
Old guy, George.
Nice talking to you, George.
For sure.
And then, a couple of the locals that we know.
It was nice to see the boys strike early, too.
Oh, yeah, it was a good period. Calumet looked ready. They looked fast as heck.
They were ready.
Yeah, that is a fast team. Second period would then ensue. Calumet would score first, second of the game, by number 11, Logan Rostello.
Of course.
assisted by number 88, Rory Anderson.
Lightning.
West Bend would then respond with a goal by number 21, Steve Klug, unassisted. And then Calumet would run off the second goal of the game by number 14, Ed Byring, unassisted. And then the hat trick goal by number 14, Ed Byring, assisted by number 11, Logan Rostello.
Thunder.
Yep, that gave the Wolverines a 6-3 lead after the second period. Ed Byring with a hat trick already.
And I remember this hat was the first hat that hit the ice.
That hat was on the ice, yep. I am a Bombers fan, but game recognized game, right?
Yep. Yeah, we definitely respect hat tricks, and we already know that guys can do this. We know who's capable of what. So
Right.
we weren't surprised, really.
Yep.
No.
So at 6-3, West Bend had some work to do. Third period would start out with a goal by number 3, Shea Klitsky, assisted by number 9, Dan Schultz.
Yeah.
To pull the Bombers closer, they would get another goal by Jason McAloo on the power play, J-Mac, assisted by Dusty Jonason and Connor Jonason. Calumet then kind of stopped the bleeding a little bit with another goal by Logan Rostello, his third of the evening for his hat trick.
Yeah.
And that hat saw the ice again.
It did. It did.
Assist on that one went to number 14, Ed Byring, and the other line mate for Logan, Rory Anderson.
Yeah.
Thunder and lightning.
West Bend would then close to within 7-6 on the second goal of the game by number 8, Jason McAloo for West Bend, assisted by Dan Schultz. But unfortunately for the Bombers fans, that was as close as they would get. Calumet would get an empty netter at the end by number 88, Rory Anderson, assisted by number 3, Cody Carlson, to seal the deal and give the defending league champion Calumet Wolverines an 8-6 win over the Bombers.
Yeah, and it was crazy because that goal that was scored at the end was almost bar down. I mean, he almost hit the top of the post.
He almost missed that open
Yeah,
net.
it almost went like over. So we were hoping for overtime. Didn't happen. It was a very intense game.
Good game, though. I mean,
Great
it's a long
game.
bus ride up there, you know, to see those guys hang like that. I was pretty happy with that. Goalies in that game, West Bend, number 1, Billy Dozer Sias, 23 saves on 30 shots faced, while number 30, Ian Carroll for the Wolverines, faced 28 shots and made 22 saves.
Yeah.
So that was the first of the 2 games West Bend Bombers had this weekend. The second one was last night, Saturday night, against the Portage Lake Pioneers.
Payo.
First period would ensue. First goal of the game going to number 14, Cody the Sniper Sivinen, assisted by number 12, Aaron Sturos, putting the Pios up 1-0. But then West Bend would go on a little bit of a run. Number 8, Jason McAloo, assisted by number 20, Dusty Jonason, and number 13, Tom Lindgren. Another West Bend goal by number 13, Tom Lindgren, assisted by J-Mac and Connor Jonason.
Yep.
Another West Bend goal, number 21, Steve Klug. His second goal of the weekend, assisted by number 24, Russell Johnson, and number 9, Dan Schultz. And the final tally of the first period would go to number 9, Dan Schultz, assisted again by number 24, Russell the Professor Johnson, and number 3, Shea the Tank Klitsky. 4-1 Bombers lead after the first period.
Yeah.
A little different than the night before.
Yeah, and it was even better because we discovered that they had heaters at the D we did not know about.
Got to go on the other side.
Oh, and you know, that was me and Johnny's first time at the D in, what, 4 or 5 years now?
Well, we usually sit behind the boys so we can cheer them on and, you know, maybe get in the opponent's ears a little bit, but, man.
Well, we wanted to have a good look
Heat is
where the
heat.
rats like to chew holes in the boards. So,
Right.
Heat is heat. You gotta just go with the heat sometimes.
Yeah, pig's heat, right.
That was going on up there this weekend.
Yeah.
Pigs and heat this weekend.
Second period would then start with a goal by number 14 for PLP, Cody the Sniper Sivinen, his second of the affair, assisted by number 12, Aaron Sturos. West Bend would then get a goal, Russell Johnson, number 24, assisted by number 3, Shea Klitsky. Portage Lake would then respond. The third game for number 14, Cody the Sniper Sivinen.
Yeah.
Assisted by number 5, Matt Zerbs. Hat trick for Cody.
Cody, big game. He was playing hard all night, skating hard all night, and I mean,
He's having a
good
good
thing.
season,
If
boys.
Turner was there, it might have been a different game because that
you're
line was
right.
broken up. It's Sturos, Turner, Sivinen together.
Yeah.
I think they had another guy that was hurt too. I forget the guy's name. It's bad on me for not remembering.
Yeah.
He took some stitches, I think, in the game the night before and
You're
wasn't
right,
there.
Charlie T's in there. It's a little different story there.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after that, Aaron Sturos for Portage Lake would get a goal of his own after getting the assist before, assisted by Matt Zerbst and number 13, Matt Matala. Then a goal by West Bend, number 8, Jason McAloo, his second of the game for J-Mac, assisted by Dusty Jonason and Tom Lindgren. And the final goal of the second period by number 12, Aaron Sturros for Portage Lake, his second of the affair, assisted by Cody Sivinen. 6-5 Bombers lead. So Portage Lake coming back in that one, making it a game.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, I believe that J-Mac goal, I was shooting footage at the time. I got that on my page. So you want to see that goal, check it out. It was a nice breakaway and a hard rifle shot. So I feel sorry for you, Cody.
Sturros is having a really good season this year, too.
Yeah.
I mean, without them having Hunter, and then you guys said Charlie was out. Hunter's a big hit for them, and but Sturros and Cody are just picking everybody up and putting them on their back.
I still see PLP as a dark horse because they were skating kind of fast.
They need to get some guys back.
Yeah.
Third period in that game, after Portage Lake would close within 6-5, unfortunately not too good for the home team up there. First goal of the event in the third period would go to number 3, Shea Klitsky, assisted by number 13, Tom Lindgren. Second goal of the third period for Shea Klitsky, assisted by number 24, Russell Johnson. Then we'd see another West Bend goal, number 9, Dan Schultz, his second of the affair, assisted by Shea Klitsky and Russell Johnson. And then you'd see another West Bend goal, hat trick for number 8, J-Mac, Jason McAloo, unassisted. That was a sweet play, by the way. Was there to see that one?
J-Mac was flying around all weekend. He had a big weekend. He played great.
Speaking of flying around, the man that seemed to find the fountain of youth at the end of that game last night, the final goal of the affair to put the icing on the win for the Bombers, number 17 in your program, folks, Jeff Krieger. Snapped one into the twine. It was a sight to behold. Got to give
JFK
assist RJ Rick and J-Mac. I mean, it was great, man. JFK don't get too many goals, man, but when he does, man, it's like a built-in celebration automatically.
Yeah, and there is footage of us and that goal, and we weren't creating a ruckus during that. So it was definitely great to see Krieger get on the sheet in a positive way.
It was, yep. Goalies in that game. Portage Lake, number 30, Phil Matala, 34 saves on 45 shots. Wow, West Bend's Eric Easy Everson, 37 saves on 42 shots. Go Team Blonde.
Team Blonde.
Team Blonde got it done last night up there in Portage Lake. So
50% up in the youth.
Yeah, Bombers will go 1-1 on a UP trip. We knew Calumet was going to be a tough one.
2-1 actually, but
yeah, what are you going to do? So that's your Bombers results, and at this time we're going to turn it over to Copal Walker from news from around the rest of the Great Lakes Hockey League. Copal Walker.
Thanks, Johnny. Another Pios game on Friday night while we were playing our game. They were playing ER in the building.
ER. Are you saying?
Yeah.
It's
not beer, but I'll drink.
Doc just mentioned Mr. Sturros. He has started out the game with an unassisted goal against ER, and then Lucas Otto having another great year.
Good year. Number 7.
He missed a couple games with that shoulder, so who knows?
He was your leading scorer for a long time.
But Lucas from Houseworth, 21, and Big Mike the Machine, 19, getting on the sheet.
What?
Helping man out.
And then a little more Pios, number 2, Harris, another guy having a good year for them.
Yeah.
And I think he had a hat trick at least once or twice. And then assisted from 23, Norcall, and that guy was skating around pretty hard last night too. Pios will get another goal from 13, Matta from Kuska, number 6, and number 10, Foles, another guy from them. 3-1 Pios after 1.
Okay.
Charlie Turner would open the scoring on the sheet. You know,
Chucky.
That line's intact. Sivinen and Sturros, and then Sturros from Sivinen and Turner. You know what I mean? So like I said, Turner's there. That team's different. You know.
Yeah.
And then ER would get on the sheet again.
22
Robinson, 5-2 Pios after 2. Third period would open up, and Cody Sivinen will get on the sheet again.
The sniper.
Yeah. 14 from 21 McKay, and of course number 12 Sturros. And then ER would get on the sheet from 20 Ramesh, from number 3 Big Mac McDonald. Lucas Otto would get himself an unassisted, and they'd have a little bit of life, but then Turner would get another goal from Sivenin and McKay, and Piles would end up winning this game 7-4 against ER.
Wow. A note with the Piles this weekend, I talked to Cody Sivenin after the game against them Saturday night. He said that they had 10 goals this weekend or something like that, and their starting 3 had all of those goals. So, for Portage Lake, you need the other guys to start stepping it up, you know.
Very interesting. Madash, number 30 for ER, he would stop 43 of 50 shots.
Wow.
For a 8-6-0,
Yeah,
and Manilaw would stop 37 of 41 for a 902. So not too bad, but still.
Yeah.
Deacons Bears. And they have exhibition battle this weekend.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Still,
remember the girls talking about it.
It's supposed to be some good hockey and good practice against somebody that you're probably going to face in the tournament.
Yeah. Darn right.
So Friday night, 44 Fallhaber would open the scoring from number 8 Johnson and 17 Weber, and then that Huff kid for them 24 would get an unassisted, and then Anthony Grebe, they got a pair of Grebes. I think Grandma came to see the game.
Pair of Greavies?
Yeah, a pair of Grebes.
I got a pair of aces. What do you got?
He get on the sheet from Coleman,
Got
and
clubs.
2-1 Deacons after 1. So pretty good game in De Pere. Grebe would again get on the sheet to open from Coleman. And then your guy, Doc, Purper. He'd get get unassisted. Then Vanko would get an unassisted for De Pere. So some people just taking it upon themselves.
Wow, the big K.
Yeah.
And then Schittling would get one for the Bears, number 3.
Schlichting
From 23, Sokolik. And 47, Voigt. And then number 8, Johnson. He would get on the sheet.
Zach Freight Train Johnson?
Yeah.
From number 19, Mark Belanger. Having a great season, 5-3 Deacons after 2. Anthony Grebe would come out in the 3rd and get a hat trick goal. 14 from Sokolik. Cody getting on the sheet. Another Cody.
Yeah.
And Deacons, number 2, Murphy, would end the scoring with number 91, Finn, and 26, cheap shot,
Finn?
Joe Girardin.
Yeah.
Cheap?
6-4 Deacons.
Really?
Wow.
Well, there you go. Exhibition win, but something to hang their hats on for the black and yellow. It's a reason to go have a beer if you ask me. A win's a win, right?
Girardin get in there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're all getting involved. That's nice.
Yeah, good for them.
They're playing good hockey this year.
Yeah, black and yellow, baby.
All right, yeah. Deacons, they're playing decent.
Don't want to play them.
Don't sleep on the Deacons.
That's right.
No more De Pere in the rear.
That's what
So
Joey
the
said.
Dogs would get the pleasure of hosting a game against Calumet.
Oh, that's always
Saturday
great.
night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And number 2, Eloranta would
Field Mouse.
start the scoring from 22, Hankenmeyer, Big Nick, and then Nick Laird, 11, would get on the sheet from number 5, Sims, and Big 5-5, White.
Dominic.
Would get himself
Good
on
boy,
the
Dom.
sheet. Then number 7, Jim Bray, who's getting lots of fights, but lots of scoring too.
Yes,
so
he is.
Yeah.
From, Bray from Rastello and Cheese,
Oh,
and
man.
Johnny, your guy Busano.
Busano!
Assisted on the first goal again, so he's in on the first Calumet goal both nights. You know,
Wow.
play Busano.
Yeah.
And then Eakin, number 18, would get an unassisted 3-1 Dogs after 1. Dogs fans are probably loving this.
Yeah. Well, that's a big matchup. I mean, Calumet coming off a big win the night before against us.
Oh, yeah.
They had too much free food because they had the buffet.
Yeah,
set on
Luigi's probably did 'em in,
right?
yeah.
Oh my God,
Luigi's
Luigi's
did him in
probably
there,
killed
play
him.
like fat rats at the D.
But Harju, he was ready because he'd get an unassisted coming out. And then Big 5-5 would score a goal.
Come on.
So Krieger and
Was that an empty
5-5.
netter at the end?
No,
Oh,
from Labarge. Not an empty netter. That was assisted
Was it
from
an empty
Labarge.
netter?
Really?
8.
You're kidding me.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
Wow.
In the second.
That
And
boy,
then-
Dom.
And then Eakin, number 18, will get another goal from number 10 Ballard and number 6 Jansen. And then 21 Hughes will get on the sheet from Labarge again.
Yeah,
and
Labarge.
number 2
Hey.
Eloranta, 6-2 Dogs after 2.
Wow.
What? Against Cal.
Hughes has got a birthday coming up this week. Good for him.
Yeah, you know, he's probably get some birthday
How
points.
many guys did Cal come with? 4?
No, I think they had like 12 or 14.
Wow.
Can't remember for sure. I mean,
Luigi's.
Luigi's. Too much Luigi's, man. Some people couldn't even get out of bed today.
Good thing we probably didn't go out with them.
But to open the third, number 20, doing it all the time, Babcock.
Yeah.
What a shock.
Would get himself a goal from another number 2, Urkla.
Oh, yeah.
And then number 24, Fredrickson, would get a goal, assisted from number 4, Busano and Babcock.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the pressure was a little too late. And 6-4 Dogs beat Cal.
Wow. That's
Holy
good.
cow.
See, now that gives Cal their 4th loss.
Yes. Patrick was in the net. Like I said, Dogs went 6-4. Patrick was in the net. He stopped 38 of 44 for 8-6-4. And Cheney was in the net. 25 of 29 he stopped for 8-6-2.
That's a pretty good game for Drew right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
All right, and our
So the
final...
Dogs beat Cal.
Dogs beat Cal, everybody.
Yeah, that's a big win for the Dogs, yeah.
But, you know, Cal didn't travel well, so...
Yeah.
Right.
And you know the Dogs are set up good at home.
Mm-hmm.
Final game of the weekend, Bears-Deacons. At the blue line.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I said, the
Home and home series.
the Greavy's
exhibition.
grandma, she was at this game.
Pair of Greavies.
Pair of Greavy's.
I'm all in.
So, number 12, Perper, would open the scoring
Putty chat. Get on
from
the sheet.
15, Vanko. And then number 24, Huff, would get a goal from number 8, Johnson. 2-0 Deacons.
Wow. Jumping right on him again, hey?
Wow.
And
Then
then,
wasting no time.
oh, none at all. Because then 91, Finn would score.
Finn?
From 16, Belanger. And
That
then
way,
after
Chris.
that, number 12, Perper would get himself
What is
another
that?
goal from 22, Lambrick, and 15, Vanko.
So you tell me it's 4-0 to Pier already.
4-0 to Pier.
Oh, Pucky.
4-0 to
At
Pier.
the blue line?
At the blue line.
Wow.
Holy
Pier coming
crap.
out hot. Yeah, that was a pretty quick start for them. Do
Okay.
continue.
Yeah.
So, De Pier would, you know, this is probably when that skirmish you were talking about happened.
Yeah, it could
Fall
be. There
Hopper.
might have been a little skirmish, I
You
heard.
know, I heard people were more playing footsie. I don't know what was going
Yeah,
on with that.
Footsie.
but,
Christensen and Fallhopper.
yeah,
Squared
Christensen,
off,
number
yeah.
4 for the Bears tried to take on 44. So, yeah, you
Well,
should have got a
of course.
pick 3
You
last
try to
night.
take on Fallhopper? That's not
And,
a good decision.
you know, and it ended up being a footsie match or something. I don't know. But still,
Yeah.
they went to the box because then number 24, Coleman, would get a power play goal, assisted from 27, Greeby, and 25, Blick was at the game.
Really? Wow.
And then maybe the Fallhopper came out because somehow they got another power play because he got a power play goal
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
from Huff, 24, and
Good on
17,
Joey.
Weber. Then Robbie Coleman would get a goal
Another one?
from number 6, Owen.
Robbie don't score.
And then number 10, Mr. Sunday Night, Tom Golomsky.
Yeah, we need to get him on set.
would
He
get
lives here.
an unassisted goal.
Nice.
And then 25, Blick would score from 27, Greeby.
Wow.
And number 2, Tyler Gross.
Okay.
So
So Gross is in
Tyler
there
is-
too, yeah.
5-4 now, going into the third.
Holy cow, what a game.
Yeah.
So 25, Blick would open the scoring in the third from 24, Coleman to tie the game.
Oh my god, they're going
And
crazy
then-
there.
Tie the game, you know, at 5-5. Then number 10, Big Cat Sunday Night again.
Second again.
Unassisted.
Wow.
Blonsky, 6-5 lead.
It's a big cat.
And then number 16, the other Belanger, Nick would get on the sheet from Finn and Machuski.
Finn.
18, yep, to send it to overtime.
Wow, what a game.
6-6 OT. So it'd have been kind of cool if this game did count, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, that would shake up the standings for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Captain Coleman would take upon himself an OT to get the winner.
Robbie?
Unassisted. 7-6,
You know,
Bears win.
Red.
That's a hat trick for him.
Hat trick for Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
Like I said, too bad that didn't count. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know, all these stupid exhibition games.
Demo he would play in the net. Dima played. Number 31, he would stop 26 of 32 for an 8-1-3, and Turney played till number 30, he would stop 60 of 67 shots.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Zach.
60
Wow.
of 67 shots.
That's a lot of shots, Faith.
For an 8.96 save percentage. So a little more defense than Deacons when he went to overtime.
No doubt. Cool.
Interesting G weekend.
Yeah. Well, that's what we got from the rest of the Great Lakes Hockey League. And at this point, we'll turn it over to Doc Walker for his Good of the Week, Sieve Central, and all that other stuff. Doc Walker.
Lots of hot
All right.
games, man.
Thanks, Johnny. Okay, boys. Let's get right into the Sieve of the Week, shall we?
Oh boy.
Let's.
This gentleman is no stranger to this list.
Oh, boy. Sieve Central. Who do we got?
And the Sieve is Mr. Phil Medela of the Pios. 15 biscuits this weekend. I think that's the most goals given up in one weekend so far this season.
You know, he doesn't get tested by real fans like when Seventh Man shows up at a game. So
That's
he's
true.
probably a little intimidated, and some of those other guys, we chirped them all night. We even got Cody looking at us when he got 3 goals and told him, hey, you trying to get number
Well,
one
it's so
star?
quiet in there if you yell. They
Oh,
can hear
yeah.
exactly what you're saying.
Echo
Yeah.
City, it's a good place to be a real fan.
That's right.
Go to the
It was a
D,
lot of
even
fun.
though it's chilly.
Okay, boys. Now let's get right into the Goon of the Week. And this one might shock the two of you, okay? If he's been on the list, it's been a long time.
Really?
Okay?
Okay.
Who's our goon this week?
Here we go. And the Goon is Mr. Nicholas Groff of
What?
the Fox City Ice Dogs.
Nick Grove.
Yes, sir.
Nick
Pretty
Groff.
boy Nick Groff.
Oh, my God.
He got 2 minutes for slashing, 4 minutes for roughing, boys,
Hand hacker.
and a 10-minute game misconduct.
What, he shoved somebody's face into the glass?
I don't know what happened.
What'd you do, Nick? Comment below,
It truly was a Team Blonde weekend, wasn't it?
Yes.
Team Blonde, for
I
real.
am just overwhelmed
Wow,
by
Nick.
this.
Way to get the
Guys.
mention, though, Nick. Thanks
Wow.
for the score sheet, too, by the way.
Okay, now,
He's got to get on the sheet somewhere.
we had several fellas get hat tricks, boys, so let's give these fellas some mention, okay?
All right, Hatties.
We got from the Calumet team, Mr. Ed Thunder Byring.
Yeah.
He had a hattie, and Logan Rastello and Cheese had a hattie as well.
Yeah.
Not a surprise from that guy.
Good game, boys.
Yep. Okay, from our own West Bend Bombers, Mr. J-Mac, Jason McAlew, he had a hat trick this weekend,
Atta boy,
boys.
J-Mac,
Mr. Cody Sivonen from the Pios, he had a hattie.
the sniper.
Yes, sir. And from Fondy, we had Robbie Red Coleman, as Cope said, with a hat trick, and Mr. Anthony Greavy, number 14 from your Fond du Lac Bears, with a hat trick as well. So
Wow, a lot of hats.
hopefully, when these gentlemen got theirs, there is at least one hat.
Like I
Oh,
said,
we made sure at
Too
our
bad
game.
those statistics didn't count. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, boys, so that leads me right into what Johnny loves the best, the 3 stars.
Okay,
Okay, so,
Lots of, man.
it's a lot
Yeah.
to choose from.
You
Yeah.
just said, the guys that you said are not the 3 stars.
well, I didn't say that none of those guys are any of the 3 stars. I just
Okay.
said those were the gentlemen that had hat tricks.
Ah,
Okay.
So,
suspenseful.
1 or 2 of those fellers might be in the 3 stars.
Well, don't give it away. Who do we
I
got?
won't. Okay, so the number 3 star, boys. He had a really good weekend this weekend. Seemed to be everywhere. From your West Bend Bombers, number 24, Russell the Professor Johnson.
Yeah, solid
3
weekend.
goals, 4 assists.
Solid.
Oh, he was handed out homework everywhere
Yeah.
he went.
Very
And-
selfless player he is.
Yes, boys. He did a hell of a job. Now, we seen this gentleman, as Cope said, on Saturday night, and I chirped him a little bit. But he didn't quite get there. He was close, though. Your number 2 star from PLP, number 14, Mr. Cody Sivonen. 4 goals, boys, and 4 apples.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a heck of a weekend. in
Good
2
weekend,
games.
Cody, and we seen you get a hat trick, so
Yeah.
Yes.
That's off to you,
That's
bud.
off to you,
Them
Mr.
young
Cody
guys need to
Sivonen.
watch Cody. Learn from
Okay,
him.
fellers, and then that brings us to the number 1 star this week.
What do we got? It's got to be a good one.
Oh, yes. And the number 1 star is Mr. Jason McAlew, J-Mac,
Yeah.
of your West Bend Bombers. 5 goals and an apple, boys. And he
5
was,
goals.
Yeah, he was everywhere.
he was.
Wow.
He was on fire. He had several breakaways last night. He had a sick breakaway goal, like I said. J-Mac stops on a dime.
Yeah.
The guy's
Big
amazing.
guy. I don't see a lot of teams taking him off
Yeah.
the puck. He was all over the place. He was
He reminds me of Trigg.
Yes.
a lot like Trigg.
A little
Yeah.
bit taller.
A little
Trigg.
taller than
Tana.
Trigg, but yeah.
All right, boys. So now we've had a lot of shakeups, you know.
Yeah.
So let's get in the standings, shall we?
It's getting towards the end of the season, yeah.
Yeah.
It's winding down.
All right. Bombers. We dropped one, we won one, boys. We're
Yep.
8-4, but we're still in the lead with 16 points.
Yeah.
Okay?
8-4.
8-4.
Now, Cal beat us, yeah. But guess what?
They lost to the Dogs.
They lost to the Dogs Saturday night, so that
Okay.
puts the Dogs in second and Cal in third. Both teams are 7-4 with 14 points.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now, Mosinee, they've been idle since the first weekend of February, boys.
Yeah.
They're just chilling.
They're 6-2.
And 2.
Yes.
They've only got
6-2.
2 losses.
Their next game is at the Hangar.
Lebanese Laser, I'm looking for that guy to play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch
Okay.
out for 19
So,
for them, man.
You know, they're still sitting real pretty, but they play us. So, and not many teams have gotten a win in our building, as you guys know.
Yeah, not too many.
Okay. Now, in fifth, Marquette. They didn't play last weekend, but they're still 5-6-0-1 and holding on their 11 points.
Okay.
But right behind them, boys, is Eagle River 4-5-1-1 with 10, and De Pere's right behind them at 4-5-1 with 9 points. Okay? Fondy 4-5, so they're still sitting okay. They got a lot of games in hand that they can maybe make a move, but I don't see them making it to the top 3. Okay?
Yeah.
Portage Lake. Now they've done good in the last 4 games. They've won 3 of their last 4. Remember that?
Hey, they're scoring goals, too.
Yes, and they are scoring. They're 3-8, but they're, like I said, they've won 3 of their last 4
games.
boys.
Like
So
I said,
just keep that in mind.
that game would have been a little different had the guys been there for PLP, because they had a full bench.
I agree.
So
Right.
I think it would have been a little different.
Okay, so just so you know, the Bombers are 5-0 this year at home.
Mm-hmm.
We play Mosinee. Okay,
Yeah, on Friday.
and our overall record during the championship runs is 58-5-1 at home.
Okay.
Okay, and
All
one
right.
of the losses is to Mosinee, boys.
Well, let's not make it an all one, shall we?
And we're 46-18 on the road, which ain't too shabby.
Right.
Okay? And just remember, folks, 39 days from today till the tournament in Mosinee. So come this Thursday, we're 5 weeks away.
Crazy.
All right,
Yep,
so
it's
let's,
coming up quick.
yes,
Can't
sir.
wait.
So let's get
gonna
down
be
to
a
the
good one.
game, shall we?
Let's get down to the
What's
games.
next week coming up?
Okay, Johnny. This could probably be the second game of the year right here. Okay, Mosinee at West Bend, your last 2 tournament champions, facing off
At the Hangar.
at the Hangar.
8 o'clock Friday. Don't miss that one.
That'll be a great game, and Bombers Live is also raffling off a Ron Hextall jersey, so look for that as well.
Right.
Really?
Saturday night, we're raffling off a Stamkos jersey. And
What?
Really?
I'm gonna have to get on that.
Wow.
Okay, boys, so that's Friday night. Saturday night, we got Mosinee at Eagle River, De Pere at Cal.
De Pere at Cal, and it counts.
Yeah.
Yes. And Fox City,
Travel well, black and yellow.
the Dogs come to the Hangar.
Ah, loading up the kennel truck and bringing the dogs.
Kennel
huh?
truck.
Okay, and then believe it or not, Sunday afternoon, De Pere boys at PLP.
Two
Okay, I
Sundays.
know you like the Lightning. You want to get in that raffle, buddy.
That's cool. Sunday game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday
Interesting.
afternoon in Portage Lake. Deacons are in town.
Yeah.
If you're up there, folks, go check it out.
If you're up there and you're a Bombers fan, please get some footage so we can watch the game on Sunday.
No doubt. So, that's what we got for this week's episode, folks. Sorry about the late post with being a Monday. Next week we'll be back on our regular time on Sunday evening.
Hey, these guys are going to every building this year. They've got something going on.
Bombers are home Friday and Saturday night. Both games 8 o'clock. Friday nights against Mosinee. Saturday night against the Ice Dogs. Get butts up in the Hangar and cheer on you West Bend Bombers.
Get there early so you can get some raffle tickets.
But if you're not a fan of the West Bend Bombers, get out there and see the rest of the teams that we all love in the Great Lakes Hockey League. So, until next Sunday, I'm Johnny B.
I'm Copa Walker.
I'm Doc Walker.
And we are off like a prom dress. Go Bombers!